blind lines. Your old shirt hangs off my hands. Cold hands fold where your warmth was. Nightstand phone still stays so still. If I had spoken when you trembled waiting, maybe this quiet room would not echo. Love cannot live on leftover hours, photographs shaking in my tired mind. I waited, you didn't come back home. Night rain taps where your voice once stayed. Love cannot live on leftover hours. You save small notes in my coat. Coffee at dawn, your soft slow laugh. I chose late calls unreturned and missed. Our days turned to thin, split lines. If I had held you through that silence, maybe these empty doorways would feel smaller. Love cannot live on leftover hours. I came back early to your chair, found only dust and your folded letter. My fault spills through each faded line. Love cannot live on leftover hours. You wrote you loved me in full. You were tired of my half-light. I always made time for love. You just never made time for me. Those words burn slow in fading light. I breathe them out with trembling breath. Now you sleep somewhere I can't reach. Your side of this bed stays cold. I count each choice like cracked glass. Too late to trade my work for us. Love cannot live on leftover hours. I hear your steps in quiet rooms. I would have held you longer each night if I had seen the cost of more. You were my home, not my reward. Love cannot live on leftover hours. I sit in the dark, letting your absence answer. Dim light paints the cracked old walls. Scattered plans sleep on the table. Your name hides inside each page. My cold hands trace every margin. I carved out time, you carved out distance. I waited in rooms you never entered. You were my always, I was your someday. Night rain tapped soft on our window. One place set, one chair left waiting. Silence grew loud in the fading light. You were my always, I was your someday. Early sun on your tired face. Your mind miles ahead of morning. You packed your life in that bag. I watched you leave without goodbye. I held my breath, you held your phone. I stayed in love, you stayed at work. You were my always, I was your someday. Photograph shaking in my rough hands. Your laugh feels lost in the quiet. I read old texts like worn out prayers. You were my always, I was your son. Small flame died in its own wax. My plate went cold beside your message. Rain check broke soft against my chest. Bright love is a room that needs choosing bailed. Empty doorways learn how to answer. I whispered goodbye to the calendar. Now nights fall hard on this small place. Unreturned calls stare from a dark screen. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or was I a pause in your breathing? You were my always, I was your someday. Trembling breath fogs the cracked glass tonight. I would have held you longer, much longer. My fall was hoping time could bend. I live in the space your dreams left. You were my always, I was your son. I let you go, but you still stay here. Dim light stains our once warm walls, cold hands wrap round my trembling breath. 2 cups sway by the empty doorway. Your chair holds your fading light. I counted unreturned calls like lost days. I said I'm fine. My voice sounded hollow. I loved you in the moments you forgot. traced lines down our glass, photographs shaking in my tired hands. You gave your bright hours to that glow. I loved you in the moments you forgot. You came home late, eyes half closed, soft, sorry words slipped through a yawn. Leftover time felt like crumbs I kept saving a place for us. I told myself love survives empty nights. You whispered soon, but the clock answered. I loved you in the moments you forgot. Coffee went cold by your papers. My hand hung still above your shoulder. You woke with that far away look. I loved you in the moments you forgot. Quiet rooms echo with almost spoken truth. We broke on the edge of your deadlines. Some hearts starved while chasing bright ceilings. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? If I had begged, would you have rested? I would have held you longer, not stronger. I fold our days into plain boxes. Your laugh lives deep in the dust. The hallway knows how soft doors close. I leave, but your shadow keeps mine. I loved you in the moments you forgot. No fight, just the soft sound of leaving. Love became scraps between your long hours. My fault too, I call this enough. Out in the night rain, I breathe alone. I loved you in the moments you forgot. Some loves just live in the space we leave.
Night rain blurs the glass outside. Dim signs bleed across the floor. Your old chair holds its quiet shape. My cold hands trace the water. I taste the words I never said, shaking. They hang like ghosts between these cups. I was always waiting, you were never there. Fading light on your untouched chair. Photographs shaking in my tired mind. Trembling breath caught on your name. I was always waiting, you were never there. You chased on through endless glowing screens. I kept a place at our small table. Empty doorways learned your missing steps, my fault. I call that hunger love. I held my truth like fragile glass breaking, afraid one sound would send you running. I was always waiting, you were never there. Night rain drowned the plans we made. I waited, you didn't come back home. If I had spoken, would you stay? I was always waiting, you were never there. Your tired eyes, a soft half apology. Silence ticked louder than the clock. Love can't live forever on scraps. I saw my heart in your blind spot. Too late to ask you to see me, too late to learn how to leave. Now I fold us into yesterday. Quiet rooms hold what we never were. I would have held you longer, I swear, but hope can't breathe in borrowed time. I was always waiting, you were never there. Fading light burns out on your side. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. My fault I stayed when you were gone. I whispered goodbye to the life we planned. I was always waiting, you were never there. I step into the cold, you fade.
Night rain taps the cracked door glass. Cold coffee shakes in my hand. Your cup waits by the sink. Fading light crawls across the floor. I watch the door like a slow clock. Every trembling breath said, please come back. I miss you in the quiet spaces where your laugh used to fill the air. Empty doorways hold your tired shadow. My fault, I called your name too softly. Miss you in the quiet spaces. We talked of weather, missed call, never the fear under our words. Your perfume clung to my coat. You were here, yet miles away. I watched the time bleed through us. Each small silence said you were leaving. miss you in the quiet space where your eyes once met my own. Unreturned calls ring through this room. If I had spoken, would you stay? I miss you in the quiet spaces. Your phone lit up, you looked through me. You whispered sorry, then the world claimed you. For your love dies slow in unanswered hours, boy. I held your hand, it felt like glass. I would have held you longer, I swear. But you chose the spaces between us. Now photographs shaking my cold hands, your faint smile blurs with city lights. This room feels like a waiting room for a life that never came home. I miss you in the quiet spaces where we once breathed the same soft air. Night rain drowns out the words I buried. Too late to mend these quiet rooms. My fault, I let the distance harden. I miss you in the quiet spaces. I step into the night and let you go. Night rain taps the cracked old glass, fading light on a half-full room. Cold hand dress where your keys were. Photographs shaking in my breath. I hear your voice under this quiet hum. Every missed call rings in my chest. I loved you, but I couldn't stay. You carved time through my late nights. Soft, tight smile, eyes already gone. You asked if I still saw you. My silence answered more than words. I see that night each time I blame. Your trembling breath broke what I hid. I loved you, but I couldn't stay. Our bed remembers your shaking shoulder. I loved you, but I couldn't stay. You wrote you needed more than leftovers. Need a light, not my shadowed out. Love dies in rooms without time. I held that line like a wound. I would have held you so much longer if I had known the cost of staying. Now work feels small in this silence. Every screen glows with what I lost. My fault sits quiet in each corner. Ambition echoes your name in its wake. I loved you, but I couldn't stay. Too late to trade these hollow winds. Night rain hides your steps downstairs. My chest keeps counting what I missed. I would have held you longer than fear. I loved you, but I couldn't stay. In this quiet room, I finally see you.
Streetlamp leaks through the cracked old blinds. Peeling walls, watch our tired eyes fade. Cold hands on the chip white sink, I wait. You scroll through blue light. I almost say stay home tonight, please stay. But my trembling breath folds back in silence. We only loved in the leftover space, where night rain blurred your name on glass. Photographs shaking in my small hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. We only loved in the leftover space. You mouthed one more call than sleep. I learned each sigh between your words. Quiet rooms held what I never said, my fault. I made myself small. I almost say I miss you, really you. But my trembling breath hides in my chest. We only loved in the leftover space. Your bright screen stole the fading light. Empty doorway
face framed your rush goodbye. I waited, you never turned around. We only loved in the leftover space. Suitcase wheels scraped down the dark hall. Your voice was thin, already far gone. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. We shared one life in two strange worlds. Bet we loved each other only in the spaces, though, where neither of us dared to stay. Night rain taps on your old cup. Cold hands trace dust on your chair. Unreturned calls ring only in my mind. Too late to pull you back home. We only loved in the leftover space. Days now blur, one long quiet room. Threads of us drift through fading light. My fault, I let the distance harden. I waited, you didn't come back home. We only loved in the leftover space. I breathe once and let our silence answer everything. Light on a cracked white wall, clock ticking through each stalled word. Phone face down, no missed calls. Night rain blurs the city glow. I wait in this quiet room for you. My trembling breath counts each fading light. I loved you in the empty spaces. Cold hands reach for your tired face. Photographs shaking in my small hands. I waited, you didn't come back home. I loved you in the empty spaces. Carved out by dust, shadow eyes key soft on glass. I asked nothing, my throat closed. We sat close, not quite touched. Your silence said stay. Live there between those lines. I loved you in the empty spaces. You were half a world from here. Work wore you thin like old cloth. I waited, you didn't turn around. I loved you in the empty spaces.
slept fast, breath short and strained. I held still, afraid to need. If I had spoken once each night, I would have held you longer, longer. Love is a door left slightly open. I watched it close without a sound. Now dust crawls across our quiet room. Your cup waits cold, ring on wood. I stand by the glass, heart hushed. Some dreams choose work, not us. I loved you in the empty spaces where your voice used to find my name. On return calls hang like night rain. My fault blooms in every quiet corner. You didn't come back, I still stay. I loved you in the empty spaces. So soft, you might stay. Night rain slips down the glass. Small rooms hum with fading light. I trace the skyline, cold hand still. Your name hangs soft in air. Every plan we made bent around your days. I waited in quiet rooms you skipped. I loved you in the spaces, empty doorways on return call. Trembling breath, photographs shaking in my tired hands. My fault, I spoke in whispers only. I loved you in the space. You chased clocks, I chased your eyes. Bed kept your side warm alone. You left with half your smile. I stayed with all our echoes. Every plea I voiced slipped through your hours. I waited while your bright world grew distant. I loved you in the spaces between late keys and your rush goodbye. Your work-built walls where light once lived. If I had spoken, would you stay? I loved you in the spaces. The
night it broke, your voice shook. You said, this is the cost of dreams. Love sat small between our careful words. I asked if there was room for me. Your tired eyes answered without a sound. We let the thin thread finally loosen. I packed slow, touched each quiet thing, left my key by the kitchen note. Your chair faced the window still. I walked out through our fading world. I loved you in the spaces. Streetlights burned over our missing steps. I would have held you longer, so much longer, but your heart lived past the skyline. I waited, you didn't come back. I loved you in the spaces. In the leftover silence, I learned to release you. Night rain rains over the rooftop edge. Cold coffee waits by my still hand. The city lights blur like distant stars. Your name moved quiet through my chest. I held the hours you left unfinished here, hoping you'd come back to fill them. I waited, you didn't come back. Empty doorways glow with fading light. Unreturned calls shook in my palm. My trembling breath learned your goodbye. I waited, you didn't come back. You ran past dawn in your black coat. Your keys, your heels, the closing door. You gave your fire to every bright room. I learned to live on what was left. I held the day you dropped in pieces. Prayed you'd see the cracks in us. I waited, you didn't come back. Plans fell through like sand at night. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Love turned into one more missed call. I waited, you didn't come back. Your voice was thin across the line. You said you were so damn tired. I said I was tired of leftover spaces. Bad love should not live on scraps alone. Then a quiet roar through the phone, like the last light leaving your face. Sunrise bled soft over concrete roofs. The night sharp edges blurred to gray. I saw our warnings, not our hope. Some stories fade instead of break. I waited, you didn't come back. Cold hands wrapped around the morning air. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer in truth. But love can't live always second best. I waited, you didn't come back. From the edge, carrying what never was. Night rain crawls down the glass. Cold lights blur where you sat. Our cups breathe out faint ghosts. My hands shake near your chair. I scroll through unreturned calls in dim light. Every mist ring whispers this was my fault. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you called. Now quiet rooms echo your leaving steps. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I would have held you longer. You found time in small bright breaks. Soft words in between your days. I let work drown out your name. Love slipped into the edge space. Tonight the fading light feels like a verdict. Silence fills every space I never guarded. I would have held you longer if I had turned my face from screen. Night rain writes your name on the window. Empty doorways wait, but you walk past. I would have held you longer. Walked in, the whole room blurred. Your eyes asked what I would Save my best parts for the world. You looked away first and doors closed. Our leftover love cracked in slow waves. I traced the rim, count lost hours. Fading light folds you out of reach. I would have held you longer if I had chosen you over bright screens. If I had stayed inside your daylight, not chased some far mirage through night rain. Now only cold hands hug these quiet rooms. I would have held you longer. I would have held you longer. I wait in this soft dark, too late to speak. Half-darkened room blinds cut the light. Cold coffee waits beside my hand. Chipped door frame holds our old days. Sandalwood ghosts drift through this air. Clock on the wall counts the lost slowly. Every red digit marks one more silence. I made a home of your absence. Night rain leans soft on our glass. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. I waited, you did not come back. I made a home of your absence. You spoke of dreams in low tones. I said tomorrow, then left you waiting. Your bright laugh turned thin and red. Empty doorways learned your soft shape. Clocks kept time while I chased hours. Kept hope while I kept distance. I made a home of your absence. Your suitcase shone in the hallway light. Trembling breath caught between your words. If I had spoken, burned behind mine. I made a home of your absence. You said, I gave you all left. The door clicked shut like the last note. Unreturned calls filled the quiet nights. Love dies where it is always postponed. My fault hangs heavy in this still room. Too late to learn how to stay. light crawls up these walls. Deadlines won, but you are a shadow. I see my chair where you once curled. I would have held you longer than fear. I made a home of your absence. This quiet room hums with what ifs. Every missed touch walks these cold floors. I waited, you didn't come back. My chest knows time will not rewind. I made a home of your absence. I breathe in your ghost and let it go. Night rain taps on the half-closed blinds. Cold glow spills on these tired hands. Your photograph shaking in the draft. Your laugh is dust on the shelf. I filled our days with unreturned calls and plans. Left you waiting in the cracks of time. I loved you in the stolen hours. Shadows between my work and sleep. You stood in empty doorways, trembling breaths, saying you were tired of being late. I loved you in the stolen hours. You came soft when my voice was weak. Sat close, asked if I still saw you. I watched the clock, not your eyes. Said soon, then reached for the screen. You waited in those fading light corners while my mind chased one more bright fire. I loved you in the stolen hours. Tiny rooms at the edge of days. You packed your life with cold hands, whispered you were done being last. I loved you in the stolen hours. You stood there, eyes red in the door. Said you were only my afterthought. The word cut through like winter glass. It's not love when I'm left over time. I reached out, my mouth stayed closed. Silence answered where my heart should speak. Now quiet rooms echo what I wasted. Your side of the bed holds night rain. My fault sits heavy on each small breath. I chose the glow, not your hand. I loved you in the stolen hours, but love is more than leftover light. It's the first name when the day starts, not a ghost between meetings and sleep. You're gone and I finally see I loved you in the stolen hours. I would have held you longer if I'd chosen you first. Dim room, fading light on the wall. Cold hands trace dust on the sill. Your old laugh hangs in the air. Photograph shaking in my chest. I waited by that empty doorway each night. You didn't come back, only deadlines did. I was always your quiet space. Night rain tapped soft on our glass. Unreturned calls glowed like small fires. My fault, I spoke in trembling breath. I was always your quiet space. You loved your screams more than sleep. Your eyes lit up for their praise. I learned to live in your gaps. A ghost pressed thin between meetings. I waited in those quiet rooms for you. You didn't come back, just had excuses. I was always your quiet space. You said this is all I can be. Your calm voice cut through the dark. Too late, your words felt like doors. I was always your quiet space. You left your keys, took all the hours. Love stayed small where it felt easy. Leftover time is not real love. I see it now, sharp as night rain. I would have held you longer, screaming inside, if I had spoken before you left. Now days drift slow through quiet rooms. The city moves on, it forgets me. I pack our years in one worn box. My fault blooms wide in the silence. I was always your quiet space. Fading light crawls up these bare walls. Empty doorways
stare back without mercy. Too late to learn I chose your absence. My fault, I kept shrinking for you. I was always your quiet space. I close the door and walk into nobody's room.
Night rain taps on the cracked glass. Dim room, hold your fading abalone. Cold hand hiding my sleeve. Your ghost leans on the doorway. I see you waiting in that small cafe light, book in your hands, eyes on the street. I waited, you didn't come back. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Quiet rooms echo with unreturned calls. If I had spoken, if I had stayed, I waited, you didn't come back. Late nights stacked like walls between us. I chased out, you held the silence. You asked for time, I gave excuses. Your soft voice broke on my pride. I see that last talk, words like laugh. You said you were lonely beside me. I waited, you didn't come back. You sent stayed, but you were gone. Empty doorways knew before I did. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I waited, you didn't come back. Days blur past the same gray streets. I pass our bench, no one waiting. Love dies in the time we waste. Your laugh hides in the night rain. I touch my phone, trembling breath stalls. My fault hangs heavy in the dark. I built my future on missed nights. Chose those bright streets, over your soft eyes. Now every wind rings dull and hollow. Cost was you, the only home. I waited, you didn't come back. Fading light stains these quiet rooms. I count the chances I let die. If I had spoken, if I had chosen you, I would have held you longer. Through nothing, I waited.